Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're set for today's video. It's Tuesday, and Tuesday I try to test my palate. This one does, but maybe, I don't know. I think it does. So this, it's technically a beer, comes courtesy of Keith from 93 Lumber, spelled out. So thank you, Keith. Really appreciate it. Make sure you guys check him out. Great beer tuber, even better human. So he sent off 7 containers, I'll use that word, mostly spirits. But then I got to number 2 when I was doing the unboxing, and he sent this one also to Sean. Well, Sean and Mike at Nerd Sense, but watching the unboxing, Sean also was like, kind of like, pause, like, what is this? So we had the same exact reaction. Conyngham, I believe is how you pronounce it, Brewing Company. This is 2019's Shipwreck Stout, aged in Cognac barrels, coming in at 21% alcohol. So I see, 2019 Stout aged in Cognac barrels, and I'm like, yeah, that's totally something not that I drink a ton of stuff aged in Cognac, but like, yeah, like that's totally something up my alley, and normal. Then I'm like, wait, that's a long time to age it. And then like he poured it into these little bottles. He almost said vial and bottle. So my brain combined both words and said bile, which is off camera. And it's like, huh? And I reached out to him, and kind of like dawning on me, but I still reached out to him. And it's more of like a Utopias or like Free Will's Dystopias. It's like such a high alcohol that, yeah, it's beer technically, but it's more of a liqueur almost. So anyway, I'm really excited to try it. Again, it's 21% alcohol. It's roughly 5 years old. I don't know when in 2019 it was bottled, and he actually showed me the bottle. I think it was off camera, maybe it was on camera, because we've been doing some collab stuff lately. But anyway, let's get into it. So yeah, it looks like a big flat stout, which kind of makes sense because that's what it is. Some nice legs. They do have a brown tint to them. The liquid itself is somewhere between super dark brown into black. Yeah, definitely like coats. Yeah, beautiful looking. Let's get to the aroma. Cognac, baker's chocolate, a nice like prune, regular plum date thing. I smell some alcohol, but not as much as I thought with 21%. More dried fruit coming through, some raisin. It's got like that raisinette thing, but more of like a dark chocolate version than a milk chocolate. It's a little grapey, makes me think more Concord, like purple grapes, grape juice even. Slight licorice note. The licorice brings with it the tiniest bit of molasses. This smells amazing. The licorice is compounding, but I wouldn't say the molasses is, but the licorice is. I love licorice. Maybe someone who has an aversion to licorice would be like, oh, the smell, I don't know. But like as someone who loves it, I don't think it's like, it's not one of the top 5 things I'm getting, but it might be the 6th highest thing I'm getting. But anyway, I love this. I think it smells awesome. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Keith. Hope you're doing well. And everyone, make sure you check out his channel. I will add him in the description box below. Or description box. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. I have to remind myself this is 21% because, yeah, I could just keep downing this. Like the aroma, for 21%, I don't get a lot of alcohol. I would have thought more. The lack of carbonation is, I think, why I could drink this so much. Like, these flavors, they're a little bit more intense than the average beer that sounds like this. But, like, with some carbonation, it wouldn't be too far off. This one of those ones, yeah, if it was carbonated in a can, and I was doing it blind, I don't think I would be anywhere close on the ABV. It's a little It's approaching syrupy, but it's not syrup. More syrupy than oily. The stillness has like a thinness in body and mouthfeel, which again could contribute to how quickly I could drink this. And I don't even think those are necessarily negatives, but if those are perceived as negatives, I wanted to get that out of the way because everything else is 100% positive. The flavors in this are totally up my alley. The cognac comes through, some of the just generic barrelness comes through. You get that great, all the fruit stuff I said, dried or otherwise, grapey, a little bit of raisiny, prune, but also plum, licorice, less in the taste, and I was talking about the aroma. Uptick in that molasses into brown bread. I didn't get brown bread in the aroma. I get a little bit of it in the taste, and I think it's connected to that licorice molasses thing. Like they're unique, but there's overlap, like a Venn diagram kind of a thing. The chocolate's there. It's more the baker's chocolate that I initially said. Even like the dark chocolate raisinette thing, it doesn't hit confectionery chocolate for me. It's not fudgy, it's not brownie, it's not chocolate bar. It's just like more cacao, baker's chocolate kind of a thing. I love the grapiness of it. A little like Marciano cherry. This is awesome. This is the molasses, date syrup a little bit. With the that molasses brown bread thing is the only place where for me it shows any sort of its age in a negative way. There's the slightest, and it's only that, like, there's all these robust notes that I'm 100% on board for. But like, when I get that, almost a graham cracker, but without any sugar or cinnamon on it. But like, there's like that thing, and that's where it shows a little tiny bit of cardboard staleness. So again, the thinness of it to me is not a negative. Would I take it more syrupy? Sure. Great. But it's not a deterrent for me. It's just one of the reasons I could drink this so fast, and I'm like really mindfully paying attention and not drinking this too fast. But that would be like the only thing close to even the age showing itself in a negative way. Everything else, wow, what a sip. I really like this. This I didn't really know what to go in on other than the cognac, because who knows what kind of stout it is, but like, and again, hiding the ABV deceivingly well. Keith, this was equal parts fun and delicious, and I hope it did it justice, because this one deserved going all in on. So, and also I do think, drinking it, this did make me challenge myself a little bit, so I do think it's an appropriate video for a Tuesday. Anyway, if you guys had this before, if you had anything else from this brewery, I don't think I've had anything else from this brewery. Are you huge fans of Keith like I am? You better be. And if you don't know him, again, description box below, I will @ him. Make sure you check him out. Once you're doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.